What's going on, everybody? I am Dab.
And I am T. Marie.
And we are sitting here with the amazing, the beautiful, with her glasses on, Diamond, Miss Diamond. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm glad y'all had me here.
No, I'm glad
I'm glad
to.
Yeah, girl, I'm so happy to be
Yes, I'm loving these glasses.
Let me tell you something. $10. I ain't lying.
$10.
$10.
No, that's right.
I don't know.
Right, keep it real.
You got to mix the real with the real with the real cheap.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? and it works. It don't matter how much it costs.
Because you only can wear them like one season.
Exactly. And half the time they break anyway, so you put them somewhere they shouldn't be.
So I'm not gonna.
I don't know about y'all, but I still got my $10 glasses I've been wearing since 10 years ago.
See, I'm not a glasses person, but
you got them? Let me find out. You know, I went around here and bought 10 more for no reason.
So for y'all that don't know, Diamond is a rapper. She's an activist. She's been on magazine covers. She's a radio personality. She's done a little bit of everything. And I think what I love most is the fact that when you're reading her bio and everything that she's done, you're always surprised. Like, there's always something in there that you're like, hold on, wait, and what?
Can I add one more thing?
Go ahead.
And her lip gloss is popping. For y'all who can't see on the podcast, her lip gloss is popping. The original La Mama. Okay?
Gotta be popping.
Yes. So what's going on with you?
I got a lot going on. You know, I'm from the streets of the West Side, Bankhead. I'm a 4-time college graduate. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know that because they just look at me and they say this child from, born homes and she just ghetto is all outdoors. And yes, that's true. That is absolutely correct. Nevertheless, I am a 4-time college graduate. I have a degree in criminal justice.
Wow.
I have CDL license.
Wow.
I am a notary. I can carry my guns
with the Z.
Yeah, all that. So I'm certified, qualified, and a lot of stuff. Never disqualified.
Okay.
So it sounds like, because I know I've been reading about your journey and everything that you've been through. Like, so take us back to, I guess, your younger days, and just let us know a little bit about you before you even got started with everything that you're currently doing.
Okay, I'm an open book, so I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Okay.
I come from a place where I don't get along with my mom. I don't get along with my sister. That side of the family, we don't speak. We don't do anything. I basically been on my own ever since I was 15.
Right.
Never did drugs. Don't drink. None of that. Don't smoke. Any of those things. I did stop going to school because I was hanging out in the streets. Being around the biggest dope dealers. I was spoiled.
Right.
And I was being taken care of.
Right.
So, one of the guys was like, "You're not finna keep doing this. You finna go get your GED, blah, 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 this and then the other." So, got my GED, and I wanted to keep going. So, I kept going to school, kept graduating, kept going to school, because it's a lot in me.
Right.
Even though I have the hood in me, I'm highly intelligent and very far from illiterate.
Come on now.
So, I just don't, what you see is definitely what you're going to get, plus a little more.
Right.
But I'm me. That's the only person I know how to be. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. So people ask me all the time in one word, how would you describe yourself? I say misunderstood. Misunderstood, because a lot of people don't know my journey.
Right.
And if they really understood what it took for me to get to where I am, you wouldn't be so quick to want to judge me. Now, I really don't care if you judge me or not, because at the end of the day, I know what I can do. I know my capabilities. Right. So it took me a minute to find out my self-worth. But now, since I know my self-worth, I would never, ever settle for less.
Come on now.
It's just not going to happen. I worked at Atlanta Public Schools.
Okay.
I'm no longer there. I worked there coming straight out of high school.
What did you do there?
I was actually a bus driver and doing stuff for the schools.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and I don't even too much like kids, but the kids tend to gravitate to me. So,
neither do I.
Yeah, with that being said, it made it better because I was like, you know what, now I done got to the point where I had done spoiled them and everything.
Right.
So, that was a journey. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you look like you can spoil a brother.
I know.
What you got for me?
Just you gonna be and you gonna die. I do have my own TV show, the Diamond P Experience. I do have a book coming out next year, The Experience by Diamond P, The Life of Diamond P. You're gonna get the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, no holds bar.
I know you give it to him.
Yeah, I'm giving it to him raw, uncut, everything. Whatever you want to know, whether you like it or not, is going down. I'm gonna put the truth out there. Right. And I also have a oil line. It's called The Experience by Diamond P. Okay. So that is actually out now. You know, if you want it, people can DM me. I get the information. Right. I send it to them.
Yeah, we'll get that to the people.
But right now, what I'm focusing on is continuously to focus on myself. I just recently lost my son due to gun violence. I'm going through that now. So what I did was I was like, people hear about gun violence and they only talk about it for a second and they let it go.
Exactly.
So I haven't had the chance to grieve because I purposely keep myself busy because I don't want to go into a depression state, and I know me, and I don't want that side of me to come out because it wouldn't be fair, and I know that is something that my son wouldn't want me to do, even though he knows his mother very well.
How old was your baby?
21.
21.
So, because I had my kids early. Like, I had my first son when I was like 14, 15. So, that's what happened with that. I really can't elaborate on the details because we have not went to trial yet. Right. But I'm gonna do my first event is October the 27th, which is on a Sunday, and it's from 2 to 5 p.m. and I'm holding it at South Atlanta High School. Okay. The reason why I chose South Atlanta High School is because that's the school my kids went to, my son went to. That's the school that my other son graduated from. However, I'm from that, area too, Cleveland Avenue, Young Thug, is a lot of them from that area. South Atlanta is a school where I got acquainted with a lot of the kids, and a lot of them didn't even make it to see the next school year. So I know that it's a lot of areas that do have a lot of gun violence, but my focus and my main thing was South Atlanta. Right. And I needed for them to approve this for me because my son went there. Right. And that was the most important thing.
That personal connection. Exactly. And still being able to make a difference.
Exactly.
And everything.
I would like to actually come to that.
Yes, and it's from 2 to 5. It says South Atlanta High School, 800 Hutchinson Road. And I'm going to be putting out more information because right now I just received my promo video. Okay. However, I got little videos from certain, like celebrities that's telling people to come out and be supportive.
So it's still in the making and
everything. Yes, it's still. I'm going to drop it on tomorrow.
Is there a date already?
October the 27th.
October the 27th.
From 2 to 5. Okay. Yes, and I'm going to have media out there. I'm going to have I have a caterer that's gonna come out. She volunteered to do it. We not gonna, ain't no collard green neck bone thing.
We volunteering too. We gonna show up and show out for you too. In any way possible.
Yeah, because you all can come out if you would like to, do media or whatever. That would be fine because this is my thing. This is big for me, but it's also a grieving process for me.
Yes.
And what I want to do is, I need, honestly and truthfully, I need for people to come out because it can potentially put me in a position where I can take it on the road, city to city, state to state, and speak on gun violence. I have Shooter from Love and Hip Hop that's going to actually be on the panel with me. He's one of the people that's going to be on the panel. I have a photographer. His name is Carrington. He's going to be on there, and he's a different type of photographer. What I mean by that is that he does photography, but he focused on women who has lost their kids and basically they started to lose themselves.
No, wow.
So he takes their pictures to show them that this is what you look like. I don't want you to lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? I have the young lady that started the foundation of Mirror Mirror. Her daughter, was killed in gun violence too. She's been on TV shows, HBO, a little bit of everything. So I want this is like my baby project.
Right, yeah.
So I'm dedicating this to him, but I'm also dedicating it to, you know, everybody who has lost a child, you know, child or whatever. And I need for people to understand, you know, please don't get me wrong. I've lost my grandparents and everything. Nevertheless, it's nothing compared to losing a child. It is nothing compared to losing a child, because you have basically, you birthed that child. You don't watch this child grow up. You there when you're sick, and it's totally different. It's totally different. And the things that we go through, like it like what you see now, this is me. Irregardless to how I feel, I still want to see y'all smile.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's difficult. I have my days where I might be in the car by myself, I break down. I have my days I have to pull over.
Like, what are you doing though to like
working on this project. Working on this
Okay.
project and keeping busy. I just did a song. I really, you know, can't talk about it now because I had to get a clearance. I will be the first person to ever remix this song. But what I will tell y'all is it got a lot to do with Master P now.
Make them say,
So I had the opportunity to do a remix. It came out good, and the guy who actually did the beat, shout out to 504 Fiend, that's my god brother, and Mystical, and Mystical, I just talked to him too.
That's my boy. That used to be my favorite.
Yeah, Fiend actually hooked me up with the guy, because I was like, you know, I just want to do it right. I got to get the clearance, and he was like, "Sis, I got you." So he did. He came through. I spoke with.
That must be a remix to what Master P did for his brother back in the day.
I don't know, but I did it. And once I did it, and I sent it to the producer, and he was like, "That shit raw."
Right.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. So I went back and did the clean. I didn't really have to do the clean first. They, you know, they cleaned it up for me, and I was like, "Man, it's time for me to shoot this video. I need to get this video done." But of course, we got to get the paperwork. We got to do the right thing too.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about that. So these are the things that I do to keep me focused and keep me positive.
Turning negatives into positive.
Yeah, turn it into positive.
Yeah.
So, you know, with that being said, you know, you all are more than welcome to come out, and if y'all know anybody, if y'all want to bring somebody,
Absolutely.
please do that.
I think it's important not only for your grieving process, but for other people that have been through it, and to show kids that we actually care.
We do, yeah.
Like you said, you bring it up and then you drop it, and it's almost like, well, how much it's only for political reasons or to make yourself look good. But I think the more people that show out, the more, you know, they'll know, like, we watching, we want y'all to have better for yourselves.
Yes, because it's like the other day, me and my daughter, she's 14, and we went to Walgreens because the lady that's the manager of Walgreens, we're good friends. So she took 3 of my son's pictures. These are my favorite pictures, and she, you know, blowed them up, the posters, because I said when it's time for trial, I'm gonna use them for trial, but I'm definitely gonna use them for the event.
Right.
And I just sat there, and it just broke me all the way down again, because I was like, dang, like. And you know, he just had a birthday, so I'm used to him like, "Hey, Mom, dude, what's look? I can't stand that Mom do stuff." So you know, and then you know, I'm constantly going to the grave, and you know, it's just I took a lot of losses because I also, you know, lost my nephew, Bankroll Fresh. So all of that bankroll money, Wallow, Lil Hot, it was hitting me. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting me, and I'm like, Lord, I can't take no more losses.
Yeah.
This is just too much. It's too much.
So you had to make your own win.
Yes. So it's like, you know, when I go to the cemetery now, because I go see Wallow, Lil Money, and Bank, because they all right there together, and then I go see my son. So what I do, I make it to where I'm comfortable, because my son never liked to see me cry. So for a minute, I'm like, look, you know I'm a crybaby, so I'm gonna come out here and be crying. So now I'm getting to the point where I can come, but I don't cry as much. So, you know, when I get to the cemetery, I kind of like laugh it off because I be like, I know he be like, look, man, I'm up here with Nipsey, we smoking everything, don't come up with all that. we ain't doing none of that. So that's how I look at it,
right.
You know, to try to, you know, make it fun. And his favorite color was red. So I just heard his voice saying, look, man, you know I want a red casket. I was like, look, but I can't find no red casket. That just ain't gonna happen. So you ain't getting that. So he didn't get the red casket. However, I did get his headstone designed in red and trimmed in gold writing and everything. It took a minute to get it back because of the details and stuff, and his vase is red. Matter of fact, his is the only one at the cemetery that looks like that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it stands out. So so I go and just I go and sit there and I love the cemetery because it's not a huge cemetery.
Right.
And the reason why I fell in love with the cemetery because the owner, she's older, very caring, Miss Teresa, love her to death. And
shout out to Miss Teresa.
Yes, and she has her cemetery divided up. What I mean by that is it's like at the top, at the first top, if the older people died of natural causes, she got them there. Where my son is, he's buried where other kids have died due to gun wounds too. Right. So he's out there, got him some little friends. They can share their little stories about what happened to him or whatever. Lord knows, I wish they could talk so we saw some of these cases.
Okay.
But he's there, and then she got and it's sad because if you go right there where my son is buried at, it's a lot of them right there. But then she got babies that's like 6 and 12.
God, that gotta be an eye opener.
Yes. And it's so hurtful. So when I go to the cemetery, I don't only just visit my son. Like, I know it has gotten to the point where I can tell you how they laid. Like, my son is right here, Christopher right here, you got Tanasha right here. Like, I know, and I go and I speak to them and, just show some love. Some of them, you can kind of tell that nobody really visits. And they don't have flowers, so what I do, I get the flowers and I take them and I put them in their little vase and stuff. So that's what I do. That's my way of basically just being me.
Yeah,
that's just being me because, like I say again, you can tell that they, don't have visitors and stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I do. I go and of course. Majority of the flowers, you get the fake flowers or whatever. Because my son had a bouquet thing made, so it's stuck down in there. You can't even pull it out.
Right.
So it's stuck down in there and everything. So I did the same for the for a couple of them.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
Right, you're awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is really nice.
Yeah, because it's you have to just it changes everything about you. A lot of people sometimes don't know how to receive me because they know for me for going off and this and that and the other. But I'm just passionate about a lot of things that I do, especially when I'm putting my work and my time and my dedication, my loyalty, my trustness into it.
Right.
A lot of things are not being reciprocated, and I'm okay with that. People tell me all the time, girl, I would have been killed myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. At the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I have my days. Don't get me wrong. Right. And I tell people all the time, I may bend, but I'll never fold.
Come on now. Right.
I will never fold.
Where do you think you get that from now? Like, was it learned or
I had to basically instill it within myself because when you have went through as much as I have went through from childhood to now, you get to learn. Is it hurtful? Yes, it's hurtful. It's very hurtful. Nevertheless, I got to keep going.
Exactly.
And I know what my son will want me to do. He's never seen me give up. He's not finna see me give up now.
All right.
So it's, like I say, I may bend, but I'm not going to fold. I have my days. I'm entitled to that.
Right.
People don't understand it. It's not for them to understand it, especially when you have not been through some of the things that I've been through, and especially losing a child. You know what I'm saying? You never lost a child. You can't tell me, how to feel. I have my days. I probably want to cuss somebody out, and I literally don't mean it. It's just I got so much bottled in to where I'm learning how to release it. but try to release it in a way where I'm not hurting anybody.
Right.
You know, I don't want to hurt nobody. I will, but I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody.
So while you go through this, your process, and it all seems like it's still so raw and everything, but I guess for people, other women or even men, you know, mothers and fathers out there, like, what would you tell them to help them kind of get through their situations?
You know what? To be honest, I don't know. Because sometimes I don't know what to tell myself.
Right.
See, I can't do what a lot of people do. Girl, you know you need something. You know you need to pray, and you know you need to do. I can't say that because everybody's situation is different.
Right.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
interested about your life in the rap game and all the other positions that you've held, like especially being a female, because I feel like a lot of the things that you name are things that people, or as a woman, you don't necessarily see women in. So how is that for you as being in the rap?
It's challenging, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when I first got my CDL license.
Right.
You didn't find too many women that was out here driving dump trucks.
Right.
And operating the backhoe.
Right.
Operating the track hoe. And I got up on that
thing. Going against it, right?
Yes, I was going against the grain.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, doing the, you know, but see now you see a lot of women. What they doing? They driving the garbage truck. They driving the school bus.
Yeah.
They doing those things. So it's like, if it's something that I want to do, but I'm being told I can't, I'm gonna do the opposite.
I'm gonna do it. Right.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try it just to see if I could do it. I got an award back in 2012. The first female to ever, what was it? The first female to ever have her own label. I only did it just to see if I could do it. I ain't even do the label no more. It was. I'm not saying it was a joke, but I only did it just to see if I could do it, and I ended up getting an award for it. Like, it was in the newspaper.
Wow, no way.
So I was like, oh, okay. They were like, what you gonna do with it? I was like, man.
So what you about to do next? What you working on right now then?
That song, the event, the book,
the book. Let's talk about the book.
Yeah, I got the cover for it and everything.
Okay.
It's called The Life of Diamond P.
Right.
When did you finish the book?
I'm not finished.
You're not finished.
Yeah, I'm still adding on, because the thing about it is the part that I know a lot of people is going to ask me about, and I don't want to say I don't know. I know people want to know what happened at the trial.
Right.
So we have not had the trial. So that's another reason why I'm kind of, because the book is set to be released in 2020.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I'm still holding on because I know that these are important details that people will want to know. And I'll have those details because we haven't went to trial yet.
You don't want to just do a number 2?
I don't know, because this gonna be my first one, so I have to see how it goes. And a lot of people say because they want to know. They want to know, like, how do I do it? You know, how did I, raise the kids as a single parent? I was working, I was going, doing television, I was doing radio. They want to know, how do I do it? So I have I tell people all the time, I got this saying, I was like, my voice is like a microphone, it shall be heard.
Okay.
And then I tell people, I want to succeed to exceed. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. And I did an interview over at Dash Radio, Isaac Hayes Jr., and they asked me, what are your goals?
I love him.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. And they was like, you set goals? And I was like, no, I don't set goals.
So how you know what's next?
And see, let me tell you why. And see, people got quiet. And they was like, nobody has ever said that. And I said, let me tell you why I don't set goals. Because there's no limit to what I do. Because if you notice, when people set goals, they set that one goal and they stop.
And that's it.
And they be like, oh, but I did this. I don't accomplish this. No, I got too much to do. Mm-hmm. So I don't set goals because there's no limit to what I do, because I'm going to keep going. They're just like, people ask me, some people say, Diamond, you're all over the place. You do this, that, and the other. But if you know how to multitask and put it all together, it's still the industry. What are rappers doing? They start doing movies. Yeah. They start doing reality shows. They start doing this and that.
She's doing movies too, y'all. I ain't say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing what they doing. So what's the difference?
So what's your passion then? Like, out of all of that, like, what's something, say you had to stick to one thing, what would you pick?
I couldn't tell you that because I never stick to it. I never stick to it.
Now you gonna answer the question.
But what I love though, television. I think I'm fit for the screen. Everybody been asking me
I think so too.
about Love and hip hop. Mom Scott, girl, you need to go and stop playing with me. Don't stop playing. I'm the real A. Yes, I'm the real A. Westside Bankhead Bluff. All that.
The Bluff.
Yes. Cleveland Avenue, Herner Home, Fifth Ward. Y'all need to stop playing.
Let me not throw no gang signs up. I don't want to be associated.
Grady, all day long. Grady. You need to stop playing with me, huh?
You see?
Yeah, tell them stop playing with me.
Right.
I need to be on somebody's show on TV, HBO.
You can have your own like for Diamond P or some type of TV show.
Yeah, I believe, but see, I got.
Would you rather have your own TV show or would you rather be a part of another? You gonna shut up now?
On TV. But on Greenleaf.
Oprah Winfrey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do that too. Greenleaf, we talk red leaf, brown leaf. Cleveland leaf, we gonna Atlanta leaf, ATL, whatever. We gonna do this thing right.
I am literally crying. Yeah,
Will Pepper. Hey boo, you already know. Ready to Love. We can do Ready to Love 2, 3, and 4.
Oh my goodness! So when can we expect this single coming from you?
I'm expecting for it to come out soon. I just seriously the guy is actually working on the artwork for it now. And the clearance is, it's already been cleared.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting the clearance for it. But like I say, seriously, we do have to do the paperwork because I want it done correctly.
Right.
And then I have to register it, get it coded, and things of that nature. But it's coming on.
I can't wait to hear it.
You can't.
I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait for the event.
I'm excited about it.
In October.
October the 27th. You gotta make sure you be there.
No, seriously, because I really do appreciate that you're doing this, and I want to be a part of it because I like to use my voice for things like that. I think it's really important. And like you said, you don't want it to be talked about today and forgot about tomorrow.
Everything is together. The location. I got someone to like I said, I can go to Family Dollar and get garbage bags. I got somebody donated plates and stuff. Cause like I said, it's just little refreshments. Water. Oh yeah, dang, I forgot about that. I got to get water. I did say that. I just wanted, just to give out
make
water.
People comfortable. Right.
Yeah, make them comfortable and. Little small stuff. I did write everything down. It's just trying to think off the top of my head. Right. Majority of everything is done, but the balloons are so important to me. But that's the only thing. I don't know anybody that can deliver on a Sunday.
Okay.
That's it. If I had a van,
time to think about this and figure something out, so I'm sure we can definitely figure out some way to help. If that's the only thing that's holding this event back from being everything that you want it to be, then I'm sure we can all figure something out. Right?
Okay. That's why I was like, I gotta kind of figure it out because I think that would be, that would be real nice.
Right.
And I want to try to get the news media to come out too, like Fox 5, Channel 2, because I want them to see that this is. This
have you reached out to them yet?
To be totally honest, I don't know how. I mean, not saying it like that, but,
right?
You don't know the process.
Yeah,
the process.
Exactly.
Okay.
Google. Hey Google. This has been amazing.
She's so disrespectful.
You got to tell the people how can they find you. Is that you?
I think that's me. I thought it was that's me.
It's a beautiful picture.
Thank you. Because I got my son on there too. That's why I didn't know which picture you was
I love that hair color on you. Yeah, that looks good on you.
I did like that color. Yeah, that's cute.
But Miss Diamond P, tell the people how they can find you.
Honey, they can find me.
They want to hear you talk all your stuff.
If they want to hear me talk junk all the time, they can find me right here with y'all. But you can find me on Instagram at The Real Diamond P. That's DarealDiamondP.
I got one last question though. It's one last question. I'm sorry.
I ain't beat up.
No, it's one. If you could give your younger self some advice, what would you tell yourself? Talk to yourself.
If I can give my younger self some advice.
Yeah.
Bitch, you shit. Keep doing what you do, hoe.
I'm so mad. No.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, the
be a better version of whatever you were doing whenever you doing whatever you doing.
Oh my God.
Be a better version though. But no, seriously, what I would tell myself is honestly, continue to stay focused, continue to stay positive, always stay motivated. Don't allow nobody to tell you what you can and can't do. Do you, and do it to the best of your ability. Whatever you set your mind to, do it. Whatever, if somebody tell you they can't do it, tell them their mama lie they had you when she thought she couldn't do it, but the heifer did it. But you know, yeah, just keep doing what you do. And be you. Be the best at being you. Be true to yourself. Please be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. That's
well, there you have it, Miss Diamond P.
I know.
Out here with Slight Work, y'all. Throwing gems.
I know. And
in your eye.
Stop playing.
And a whole bunch of realness.
Realness, honey.
Let's go.
I appreciate this. Thank you so much.
I love
Queen.
you all. Like, seriously, I thank you all for inviting me. And I look forward to doing more things with y'all, seriously.
Absolutely.
We want to make this a family.
Yeah, anytime y'all need me come up, turn to a booba bitch ass, cause you know bitches be mad at
I'm
us.
hard. Look,
you know we be too cute. Girl, we be too cute for. Look, she might need to move that table. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break that, cause I ain't lying.
I can't pay for nothing in here either.
Yeah,
Well, with that said, you guys, we're gonna wrap this up. You already know what it is. I'm Dab.
And I'm Timmy Reed.
And this is the
Real Diamond P, honey.
Period.
Okay.
And you are tuned into Slight Work, the parental discretion advisory.
The rated R, baby.
Okay. Y'all have a good night.